size of it. I've never seen one this big. Careful with that knife. What do we do now? Pull harder on that rope. I'm pulling. Get the chain ready. Watch out, it's moving again. Keep it steady on the left. Watch the swing, boys. Almost there, bring it up.
Tension on the main cable. Hey, it's holding steady now.
Keep hauling, don't let it rest. It's too heavy, the winch is failing. Watch the line, pull it in now.
Cut the line, it's taking the winch. Move, get back.
Pull hard, all of ye. Hold the line. Pull now. All right, she's secure. Hold on to the line. It's pulling us under. Keep holding it, don't let go. It's breaking. Watch out. Pull hard now.
Watch the tentacles.
Almost there.
Secure that chain now.
Pull tighter on the winch. Got it.
In the frigid ocean, where the lights on the ship's deck barely pierced the darkness before them, man and sea once again faced each other. No land, no retreat, only cold steel, salty wind, and a colossal creature just pulled from the depths. The giant squid, the ruler of the darkness beneath thousands of meters of water, now lay motionless on the iron deck. Its body was covered in seawater, scratched by nets and iron hooks. Its heavy tentacles still twitching in a final reflex, even in its subdued state. Its size made humans seem small and fragile. The European fishermen in their dark blue raincoats spoke little. They were accustomed to silence before the sea. Each man stood in his designated position, gripping ropes, iron hooks, and steel knives. Every movement was slow and precise.
Easy now, lower it steady. Watch the swell.
For even a small mistake could lead to disaster. The searchlights shone directly down on the deck, reflecting off the slippery skin of the squid, the cold, wet steel, and the weary, etched faces. The wind still blew. The waves still crashed against the ship's hull. The sea didn't care about human victory. The first blade was drawn, not for show, but for work. Each cut was heavy, decisive, piercing through the thick, rubbery flesh. The squid's body trembled with each movement, as if the memory of the abyss refused to let go of it. The chains were tightened, the crane hissed in the rain. Huge chunks of the squid were separated, dragged across the iron deck, leaving dark trails of water flowing towards the drain. The sound of metal scraping against metal echoed dryly, mingling with the wind and the incessant engine.
Hold the line! Watch the cranes! Pull! Pull!
Noise. There was no cheering, no clear victory, only heavy breathing, hands trembling from cold and exhaustion, and eyes fixed on the pitch-black sea beyond. For everyone understood, this squid wasn't the only creature living in the deep. As the work neared completion, the deck was left with only wet steel scraps, salt-soaked tools, and a heavy silence. The ship continued forward, carrying the spoils from the abyss, and the insignificance of humanity before the boundless ocean. For at sea, there are no absolute victors, only survivors, departing in silence, and colossal shadows still waiting beneath the surface. When the final ropes were tied securely, and the enormous chunks of meat were safely fastened, the ship slowly left the fishing grounds. The sea returned to its familiar appearance.
Hold tight! Watch out for the crates! Secure that barrel before we lose it! Heave! Pull together now! Heave!
Cold, dark, and seemingly motionless, but no one on deck truly relaxed. Every eye still occasionally glanced towards the water's surface, where just hours before it had been shaken by unimaginable force. They understood that what had just been pulled up wasn't a legend, but a very real part of this ocean. The fishermen in their dark blue raincoats continued working in silence. No one spoke of fear. No one boasted of their victory. At sea, survival is always more important than fame. Every scratch on the deck, every dent in the steel railing, was a mark of the recent confrontation. It was a reminder that humans are merely temporary visitors in the world of the deep sea, a world where darkness begins early, and its end is unknown. The wind still blows strongly, the waves still crash steadily against the ship's hull. The sound
now. Easy, easy. Now, all together. Hold fast. Don't let go.
The sound of the engine blends with the sound of the water, creating a monotonous yet never-ending rhythm. Somewhere below, deeper than the light, other creatures are still moving, other tentacles, other eyes, gigantic bodies rarely seen by humans, but always present. The ship continues its journey, carrying the smell of salt, the smell of metal, and the memory of an encounter no one can easily forget. Tomorrow, they may set sail again, the sea is still there, and the abyss still waits. As the night faded, a faint line of light appeared on the horizon. The dawn arrived without fanfare. It quietly crept through the low clouds, reflecting onto the still wet iron deck of the ship. The fishermen, clad in dark blue raincoats, leaned against the railing, watching the sunrise after a long night. Their faces were gaunt.
Watch out for the buoy! Bring her around!
Their eyes red from lack of sleep, but their gaze remained steadfast. They were accustomed to facing things most people had never seen. Behind them, on the deck, the remains of a giant squid lay motionless. No more struggling, no more strength, only the immense mass of a creature that once dominated the darkness of the ocean depths remained. No one celebrated, no one captured this moment. For them, this wasn't a victory, but part of the job, part of the price to pay for survival at sea. The sea looked calmer now, but that calm was always temporary, for beneath the deep blue waves, the ocean was still moving in its own way. The fishermen knew that well. They knew that each time they set sail, they were entering territory that did not belong to humans, where laws were not written, where power and life were decided only in silence. The ship continued to cut through the waves, leaving a long trail behind. Gradually,
Grab my arm! Grab my arm! Hold on! Heave! Pull together now! Heave!